Hey everybody, welcome back to Cuckold Con. Today we are discussing the Game 6 of the NBA Finals, and we're going to be discussing some other topics as well. My NBA expert and analyst is here, as always, Joseph Kimaz. How you doing today, Joseph?
I'm doing good. How about you?
It could be better. We're going to get right into this shit right now. I've got my ratchet notes pulled up here. First off, we're gonna get this out of the way. You got the Warriors, the Cavs winning this.
Um, I'm mad that you put me on the spot on there because I had the Warriors in six, so now that's actually impossible.
Yeah, and
But
he's not bullshitting. He legit said Warriors in six before this even started.
but the problem that I have is that on game sevens, that the home team always has the advantage, but this one, it's feeling a little bit like toss 'em,
Are they in
toss 'em.
Cleveland?
No, it's definitely in Oakland. They won a record 73 games. No team would ever have home court advantage over them.
All right, so I don't. Maybe you have a better grasp on what happened. And Golden State was up 3-1, and this pretty much just seemed like another. It seemed like another instance of Stephen Curry just shitting all over LeBron. We were all gonna make fun of him, and then they battle back, and then it seems like bullshit 3-2, and now it's 3-3. I watched Game Six. I watched the recap after watching Game Six, and I don't know. It's getting to the point where it seems like they always go into 6 games or 7 games in any playoff series, whether it be NBA or MLB, just to like get like commercial revenue. Like it comes off as rigged sometimes, but obviously it's not the case. But it's definitely instances like this where I feel that way.
I can't say that because if we go by all 6 games of material that we have so far, Steph has been basically awful the whole time. He
Yeah,
Game 1 he had like 11 points, I think, or 18, something like that. Game 2 he had 11 or 18 because he had 11 and 18 in the first 2 games. So they won both of those games. So they won the first game on their bench. Like Sean Livingston and Leandro Barbosa went insane, and then game 2, Draymond Green stepped up big, and then game 3 when they went into Cleveland they got destroyed. Like they got because Steph had the same type of game where he wasn't really doing much, but then they were in Cleveland and LeBron and Kyrie were there, so you can't do that. And then game 4, the problem was Steph showed up, so that's the first game he showed up. He dropped 38, and they won that game, so it was 3-1. And at that point, you thought, okay, Steph unlocked. He's gonna go Human Torch. He had a good game. The series is over. They just need to win one in Oakland. But Kyrie and LeBron dropped 41 together, bring it back to Cleveland, and LeBron he rode that tonight, and it was pretty crazy.
uh, definitely. It seemed as though as soon as Stephen Curry got hurt, not injured, actually he's back. But as soon as he got hurt, it seemed like Golden State Warriors weren't going to repeat, in that the Spurs were going to make it to the finals and consequently win the championship. And then, of course, OKC beat the Spurs out of fucking nowhere.
I
Then,
picked the Spurs to win the championship.
yeah, we both agreed that before the season even started. But yeah, that went south, and now we're here with a another Warriors and Cavs game. But what I have to ask you is, obviously we can agree that the Cavaliers need LeBron James, and obviously the Cavaliers need um, Kyrie Irving. Excuse me, I'm fucking tired. But I would go as far as to say that they don't need Kevin Love. And what I was going to ask you the question: was trading Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love a bad idea?
It was a horrible idea, but hindsight 2020. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
can't you can't really fault them at the time because one, LeBron himself, who's basically the GM, was like, "Go get that dude." Like, I want that dude. So they went and got him, and the thing was, he was averaging 26 and 12, like, at the time. So it was similar to the Chris Bosh situation in that Chris Bosh was averaging, like, around the 20s and 10s. So when he came there, yes, his numbers went down way, way, way drastically, but it went down to like 15 and 7. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
Kevin Love, he's gone down to just if you look at this game, last game was even worse. He had 2 points. But if you just look at this game, he had 7 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. 3 rebounds, man. And this dude is getting paid $113 million. And he only played 12 minutes.
So LeBron pretty much needs to be surrounded with a really, really good shooter. And I'm not necessarily sure Andrew Wiggins is that kind of guy.
Oh, he doesn't necessarily need that, though, because if you look, the replacement for Kevin Love has been lots and lots and lots of Richard Jefferson and Tristan Thompson. So both of those two can't shoot, especially Tristan Thompson. He can't even make free throws. But the thing is, if you have like the right energy guys, LeBron is such a good passer that he knows how to get anybody the ball anywhere. So Andrew Wiggins, just think of Andrew Wiggins with LeBron. I'm sorry, but because they didn't know what Wiggins would be, but we've seen his first 2 years in Minnesota, and he's rookie of the year, and then very much like improved the second year. So they're going to be a great up and coming team, the Timberwolves.
So if LeBron loses this for the second time in a row to the Warriors, is he staying in Cleveland?
Yes, I think he stays in Cleveland regardless, because especially since he didn't win the championship. I'm not like Stephen A, where I would say that if he wins, he's just going to leave. That doesn't make any sense. But I think that the only way he would leave is if he won or something horrible happened when they lost. I just don't think like losing to the Warriors in 7 games means he's going to after 2 years, take back his promise to do everything he can to bring a championship back to the city he loves. Because people don't understand he didn't have to do that. Like, he came back home because, like, he wanted to. South Beach is a way better media market. Like, if you want money, it's way better.
Yeah, I'm not faulting him for Miami. People have asked me this question several times, and I've told them the same thing every single time. I said that LeBron's going to stay in Cleveland, but he is a big off-the-court politician, so he's in a lot of guys' ears. He's in the GM's ear, the owner's ear, and he gets the guy that he wants. So I believe that he will be looking to like build a better bench in the offseason if he does lose.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Even if he wins, I think I hope they've understood that the Kevin Love experiment didn't work. Like, somebody's going to want Kevin Love, and pretty much whatever you get for him is going to be better than 2 points and 3 rebounds. Because it's just cap space wise, it's $113 million
for Kevin Love.
Yeah, obviously not in one season. It's $20 million a season. Like, he's basically, I think, like a few $100,000 under being a max player. So you're paying him as much as like people are paying Kevin Durant and people like that.
He's kind of got this Dwight Howard syndrome that just Cleveland got him and thought that he was the answer to all the problems.
At least Dwight plays defense. He just regressed offensively because he can't really move as much anymore. I feel like after that back injury.
And I'm speaking about Dwight on the Lakers, not Dwight on the Rockets.
Yeah, and Dwight on the Lakers, his problem was listening to our stupid fans, like all the stupid Laker fans, because there's lots of stupid Laker fans, but listening to there's lots of stupid every type of fan, but listening to them when they tell you to play hurt is stupid. Like, he shouldn't have played hurt. He played with a torn labrum. And then wonders why people were making fun of him for playing like doo-doo. Like, nobody knows that you have a torn labrum. They just assume if you're out there, you're healthy, and if you get 1 point, we're going to laugh at you.
All right, so is Golden State your final pick for the NBA Finals championship?
Oh, God. Game 7?
Game 7.
That's not an easy one.
Yeah,
there's kind of some stipulations, because Iggy is hurt right now. And if Andre Iguodala can't play, then the Cavs will win. Yeah,
it's a very different question when I ask you at 0-0 than it is when I ask you at 3-3.
Yeah.
At 0-0, it was definitely Golden State all the way. But now at 3-3, it's literally, I could legitimately see the Cavs winning.
But the whole thing is, even then, I have this thing about visualizing, like, a championship, and I still haven't been able to visualize, like, in Oakland.
The Cleveland Cavaliers run away with it, yeah.
The LeBron James raises the trophy. Like, it's just something about two people, and that's Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Like they're like they play the way that you need to in the sense of like using everything as motivation. And I think if Curry hadn't fouled out last game, Cleveland might have been able to win it. But Curry fouling out means he's going to be really, really upset and have a lot of shit he wants to take out in Game 7. And I think this might be the game he owes them.
So, in a hypothetical situation, the other side of the coin, Golden State wins, and is it a possibility of them going to a three-peat? Do you see Golden State in the finals next year as well? After 2 wins?
Probably, just because I can't think of a team that's going to get better than them. Because if you think about it, none of them are, like, they don't have an old team.
Yeah.
Iggy will get a little bit older. He might see some decline. He'll be 33 next year. But Draymond, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson, which is their core, are all under 30 and approaching, like, they're all about to enter their prime.
Yeah.
So, like, about to enter it. So that's going to be crazy. They're probably going to get better, all three of them. So that's a crazy prospect. I don't know that anyone will beat them. But if they lose the championship, then I don't know. You never know how the hangover effect will be.
All right, Joseph. Thank you for being on the show. We'll bring you back on next time. As always, your host, Little Baby Stevie, and your NBA expert, Joseph Kimaz.